Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The New York World's Fair Corporation, 1964-65, takes pleasure in presenting to you this evening The Patriotic Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
This fair represents the most promising of our hopes. It gathers together from 80 countries the achievements of industry, the health of nations, the creations of man. This fair shows us what man at his most creative and constructive is capable of doing.
The fair has taken as its theme man's achievements in an expanding universe. Its purpose, an ambitious one, peace through understanding. 66 foreign nations are represented, including 24 African countries that didn't exist a few years ago.
Several thousand people out here waiting to catch a glimpse of the first Pope ever to visit the United States.
Robert Moses, president of the World's Fair Corporation.
We looked high and low for a challenging symbol for the New York World's Fair of 1964 and 1965. It had to be of the space age. It had to reflect the interdependence of men on the planet Earth. And it had to emphasize their achievements and aspirations. It had to be the sign ashore for all visitors, dominating Flushing Meadow and built to remain as a permanent feature of the park, reminding succeeding generations of a pageant of surpassing interest and significance.
Unisphere, the largest representation of our globe ever attempted. Unisphere, the largest stainless steel structure yet built. Perched atop a sculptured base, which must suggest lightness and grace, Unisphere would have to withstand the enormous and changing forces of the wind, as well as its own weight. The continents and islands would act like sails, and wind pressure could exert forces nearly equal to the weight of the entire structure. No past experience was available to calculate the wind forces because no one had ever built a Unisphere before, or anything like it. A spectacular piece of open stainless steel sculpture, Unisphere is dedicated to man's aspirations towards peace through mutual understanding and symbolizes his achievements in an expanding universe.
What we want most to convey is the spirit of America, which is always building, in which the present is always prologue to the future, in which the energy of free men never falters. And with God's help and with your blessing, we will continue to move forward to a world in which all men are equal, in which all peoples are prosperous, which all human beings are free, and finally, in which all of us can live at peace. Thank you very much.
The preceding 2 hours of selected music has been presented by courtesy of RCA, the Radio Corporation of America.